Hi, and welcome back to World Peace Tarot Thursdays. If you're new here, hi, I'm Shannon, and if you like tarot, then you are in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell if you'd like to be notified every time I upload a video on Thursday or any bonus readings. Today, we're going to be doing a What Do People Love About You reading. To go along with Valentine's Day coming up here, but my videos are timeless. I create them with the intention of them being timeless, so whenever you click on this reading is when you are meant to see it. All right, if you get some free time, go ahead and check out my other readings. They're also all timeless. So yeah, let's get right into it. It's going to be a pick a crystal reading. So go ahead and pick the crystal that resonates best with you, and then go ahead down to the description box or the comment section and click on the timestamp that correlates to the crystal that you picked, and we'll get right into it. Hi, if you picked crystal number 1, the clear quartz, welcome. This reading is for you. We're going to be using the Love is Love Tarot today to take a look at what do people love about you. Spirit guides, what do people love about pile or crystal number 1? What is it that people love about my clear quartz people? We got the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups in the upright, and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So what people love about you is that you're honest. You're a very honest person, especially with your friends. Like, you have a lot of friends and people like that about you. Like, you're a good friend and you're an honest friend. You're an honest person. You don't like to argue, and that's what people love about you. With the 3 of Cups, again, people love how open you are, how loving you are. The 3 of Cups can often be about hanging out in groups of 3 here. And with the 7 of Wands in the reverse, you aren't afraid to let your guard down, right? You're not someone, again, with the 5 of Swords, you don't like to argue, you tell the truth, and next to this, you're willing to accept help from people when you need help. You're willing to let your guard down, especially for your friends, okay? What people love about you is the fact that you like to go out, you like to have a good time, you like to party, right? And if not party, you like to socialize, and people like that about you. That's 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're just not afraid to let people in. I'm also getting that if there's someone feels left out, you will take that person in under your wing, right? Like, for example, say you're at the ocean with your friends and you see this person by themselves and they look sad. Their friends just left them behind and they have nothing to do. You're the type of person that would befriend them and say, hey, you can hang out with our group. You can hang out with our group and have a good time. So, and people really like that about you. Maybe you've even done that for people in the past, a scenario like that. Overall, people just think you're a good friend, a good partner, an honest good friend, an honest good partner here. What do people find attractive about you here? We got the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I am seeing almost something I can see in every one of these cards is people's hands. So I want to say, like, you're good with your hands and that's attractive. You might have really soft skin and people find that attractive about you, right? I'm seeing long hair. So people might think you have really nice long hair, or beautiful hair, skin, and nails, and people find that really attractive about you. You may have a nice car with this Ace of Pentacles, that shiny pentacle in there. You might have lots of nice things, right? Maybe it's a good job. Maybe it's a nice car, or you wear like lots of fancy jewelry, and people find that really attractive. And I also see here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, like, people find it attractive. You know when to say that's enough, right? Like, when you say, okay, things aren't working out in this situation, let me just move on to the next thing. And people find that really attractive about you. Like, group number one, you're the type of people, like, for example, if you're going to the casino and you keep on losing, or it's just, you're about to spend, all the money that you brought with you, you're not the type of person to take out more money and keep going. Like, you're the type of person to say, okay, I've spent all the money that I said I'm going to spend, and I had a good time, let's go do something else now. Or if a relationship isn't working out, you're the type of people who are going to not sit around and cry about it all day, right? My group number one is a group of people who is going to say, okay, I learned a lesson from this relationship, and now I'm going to move on. I'm really feeling like my pile number one is the life of the party here, okay? Pathway. And I'm saying that again because we got a fiery climax approaches. So I'm also getting like, yeah, you are that life of the party. You bring the fun, you bring the excitement. Say you guys are going out somewhere, like you guys go in your car. Say you guys are going to throw a party, you're going to throw it at your house, right? You guys are that person. We got pathways here. Going along with what I was saying about, you always find a path to another situation if something's not working out, right? You're not going to dwell in a negative situation. You accept when something isn't working out, and you see the light at the other end of the tunnel, or at the other side of the bridge, right? And we got guarded here. Guarded here. So I feel like you're very protective of your friends and your things. Like, you take care of your things. You take care of your relationships. Can you see that? Right? You may have been in a long-term relationship, not for all of you, but some of you, and people find that attractive about you. The fact that you're so committed, right? Whether you're committed in a committed relationship or you're just committed to your friends, people love that about you here. My pile number one, right? They could be Aries or Scorpio, right? But that's the energy I'm getting off of this reading. Someone who takes control, someone who is sexy and sensual and dominant in a situation. Also honest and caring. All right, let's get one more oracle card. One more oracle card for my group number one people. Ooh. Chop wood. And yen popped out also. So from chopped wood, what I'm getting is that perhaps in the past you had been through a lot and people made you feel insignificant, right? But you didn't let that get you down. You didn't stay in your emotions about that. Like, you learned a lesson from it and you moved on, right? I'm definitely getting that, and people find that attractive about you, right? Or again, with what I was saying about keeping your things nice, having a nice house, having a nice car, keeping up with your appearance, right? It's got a broom and a dustpan in this picture, and I just feel like you keep up with yourself. You keep up with your house. You keep nice things, and you keep them staying that way for a long time. And people really love that about you. But with yen, I'm getting, it correlates to the Three of Cups. Being very emotional, being very nurturing, being very caring. But in a dominant way, right? I feel like my group number one is equal parts masculine and feminine, because yes, you're very nurturing, yes, you're very caring, but you know when to put your foot down, right? And protect yourself and your loved ones when need be. Now, I want to get a look at who has a crush on my group number one. Who's got a crush on my group number one people? And we're going to be using the Star Spinners Tarot to get a look at that. Spirit guides, who has a crush on group number one? What is this? We got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Ace. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, from what I'm getting here, someone who has a crush on you. I feel like this is somebody who has overcome a lot of anxiety. They might have gone through a lot of anxiety in the past with this Nine of Swords in the reverse. So it may be someone who's prone to anxiety, or someone who has been in a lot of anxiety, perhaps in relation to this relationship, right? Could be an ex, right? I feel like this is somebody who keeps an eye on you with this Knight of Swords, right? Someone who knows a lot about you. Someone who, so again, I'm getting ex vibes, right? Maybe it's a friend you cut out that you don't talk to anymore, who has a crush on you. But more or less, I'm getting ex vibes, especially with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, okay? This feels like someone who's been heartbroken. Someone, it doesn't have to be an ex, right? It could just be, if you're somebody, who posts a lot on the internet, it could be someone that you were friends with on the internet, but you haven't met in person yet, right? And so they watch you online, okay? But this is definitely someone who sees you a lot. So maybe you work at a retail store and it's a customer who comes in a lot, so they see you a lot, but they don't actually spend time with you a lot. All right, so it's someone who sees you a lot, someone who keeps an eye on you a lot, someone who's overcome anxiety from heartbreak, right? This also could be a person who has mental health issues. That correlates with what I said about overcome anxiety here. Right? They could have also had an issue, because I'm seeing a lot of cups. There's a cup in this yen card. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We got the Three of Cups here. So this person could also have a drinking problem, or they have overcome a drinking problem, or they're in the process of working through drinking too much, right? And you're a person who likes to go out and have a good time. You're not a person who struggles with this issue. So be careful with that, right? You don't want to tell you what to do, but someone else's lifestyle, if their lifestyle doesn't correlate with your lifestyle, if you're going out a lot and you're having a safe, good time, and you take this person along with you and it triggers them to drink more than they should, just watch out for that. All right, but yeah, for sure, there's one person who has a crush on you, maybe two here with this yen card. Maybe two, one or two people. Definitely, probably two. If there's an ex who likes you or has a crush on you and is still keeping an eye on you, and a person online who sees you, who's keeping an eye on you. All right, pile number one. Happy Valentine's Day, or group number one, happy Valentine's Day, and let's move on to group number two. Hi, group number two. If you picked this amethyst crystal, welcome. This is your reading, and let's get right into it. Today we're going to be asking, what do people love about you? Spirit, what do people love about my group number two people? We got the Four of Swords, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, people, what do they love about you? They love how much you care about animals here. Because I'm seeing an animal in each card. I see a dog, I see a butterfly, I see a horse. So I'm seeing a unicorn. So yeah, I feel like people really love how much you care about animals. They love that you're always in a good mood, right? I feel like you've got this warm aura that comes up off of you that's like caring and loving, right? I feel like you're a very spiritual person and people love that about you. You feel connected to animals. You feel connected to the earth, okay? You could be a Leo here with the sun showing up. But people love that not only are you an uplifting person who's in a good mood most of the time, you also know when to take action and when to say what needs to be said here with the Knight of Swords. You're not afraid to come and relay a message when a messages need to be said. But you also know when to take a break, right? When to take a rest. Hold on just a moment. All right, sorry about that, pile number two. That dog barking may be confirmation that you guys definitely love animals. Maybe you have a dog, right? Maybe people really love your dog, think your dog's really cute. But like I was saying, you're a spiritual person and you take time out for yourself, just like this person is doing here in the Four of Swords. Taking a rest, taking time to contemplate and just spend time with their dog, right? Or out in nature. What do people find attractive about you? Again, I'm getting this this message of knowing when to take action with this Knight of Swords here and this Four of Swords in the reverse. You know when to take action, and you know when to take action because you take the time to contemplate and reflect on what is going on. Someone who's really balanced, and that balance is what makes you so happy, and why you seem to never be sad in other people's eyes, right? Then we got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So what people find attractive about you is that... Hold on just a second. Sorry about that, y'all. There's a lot of commotion going on in my house right now. Be patient with me. But yeah, what people find attractive about you is that I feel like you like to travel. Perhaps you go on a lot of trips here because we have two knights. We got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, which is really telling me, and then the Two of Wands is that you like to go on a lot of trips. You like to travel a lot. And you have a lot of choices, and people find that attractive about you. You may not always plan the best, but you go for it anyway, right? Yeah, you plan for it anyway. You might have one foot in the door and one foot out the door, but you plan and you take steps to move forward so that you can travel and have a lot of fun here. So that you can be happy here with this Sun card. All right, let's get some oracle cards here for you. Can we get a Moonology card? A time for healing. A time for healing. Which really goes along with that Four of Swords, right? You take time to reflect. And then after reflection, you really take action, and it brings you happiness. And it brings happiness to the ones around you here. Humility. It's hard to see that. But yeah, and it's got a sun in it again. So you may be a Leo or a fire sign here. We got earth, we got air. So what that is telling me is, yeah, things don't always work out. You don't always plan things perfectly, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, you take action regardless, right? You take time to contemplate what to do and what action to take, and people really love that about you. We got to the sea, right? So you may live near a body of water, but what that tells me is that even though things don't work out always, right? And it may be kind of embarrassing for you sometimes. Like, people don't see it that way. People see that as, wow, this person is resilient. This person always finds a way, right? This person is so bright and warm and exciting and adventurous, and even though things don't always work out for them, they don't let it get them down. They do the healing that's required, and then they set sail to sea, right? I also feel as though you're always moving to smoother waters. Like, if you experience some turbulence in your life, right, you find a way to get to calmer waters, right? You find a way to calm the situation down. Perhaps in your friend groups or in relationships, you find a way to calm down a situation in order to make everyone involved happy, right? And then we got family room here. So you may work from home, like you may work from your room or from your house. You may have friends over to gather at your house for get-togethers here. We got balloons in this card over here. So you may host parties at your house. You may have friends over at your house, right? Or you may be the life of the party when you travel around to different places. But people find it attractive that you work from home, or they find it attractive how your room looks or how your house looks, or they really enjoy spending time at your house or in your space, right? It's not just you that is attractive, it's your space, the space around you, the space that you create around you as well. Who has a crush on my group number 2 people? Let's take a look. Who's got a crush on my group number 2 people? We got the Justice, the Judgment in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Lover in the reverse. Let me just take a look at this here. Could be someone who plays an instrument, or someone who's talented at playing an instrument and gets recognized for that, right? Or someone who paints, someone who's very artistic in some way. Okay. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it could be someone who feels stunted in their creativity at times, right? But has still been recognized for the fact that they have this talent, even though they may feel like they are lacking inspiration at this time. Okay. Could also be someone who, this person could be a Gemini or a Libra. They could have troubles making choices when it comes to certain situations. They could have curly hair, work out a lot. But at this time, I feel like the person that has a crush on you is feeling a little bit like they're lacking creativity, right? So if that rings a bell, then you know who I'm talking about. All right, group number 2. Thanks for tuning in, and let's move on to group number 3. Hi, if you chose the rose quartz, then you are group number 3, and welcome to your reading. Today, we are going to be asking the question, what do people love about you? Spirit, what do people love about my group number 3 people? My group number 3 viewers, Spirit, what do people love about them the most? The Hermit. What else? The 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Magician. All right, so what people love about you is that you're a very spiritual person, and you use your spirituality to manifest the things that you want, right? You are a go-getter. You take action, right? When things aren't working out for you, you contemplate on them, and you use the tools that are given to you to move forward and manifest, right? You could be a Virgo or a Gemini. People may see you as someone who takes action. Like you may get a bit impatient, right? But it's what people love about you. You're not going to just sit around when something is not working out. You may read tarot yourself with this Magician here, or practice some sort of witchcraft or something like that. And people really love that about you. What people find attractive about you here, we have the Star. Okay, so you're someone who heals, or you are a healer, right? You've done the spiritual work here to be able to heal others, yourself and others, and people find that attractive about you. People also love that you keep to yourself, right? You may have a small friend group. You may like to spend time at home. You may not be like a big partier or something like that. You may not go out a lot. You may keep to yourself a lot, and people really like that about you. But people find you very sexy here. We have like a little devil in this card, in the Nine of Swords, and then we have a snake here in this Queen of Cups, really signifying to me that people find you very seductive, very sexy, right? You could have really long hair and people love that about you. I'm feeling tan skin. But people love your feminine energy, right? You may have been through a lot with this Nine of Swords, and it's made you a queen here with this Queen of Cups, right? Like you're someone who learns from past mistakes, right? You're someone who uses your anxiety and turns it into lessons that help you manifest here. Your emotional bank balance is very high, right? Like if you have an ex who wronged you or something, you take those hard lessons and you move on forward into a relationship, a better relationship, because you've learned tools from the last one. Or say an ex comes back to you and wants your forgiveness. You're the type of person who will give them that closure and forgive them and be the bigger person. Like you're not hateful. You don't hold on to a grudge, right? Even if someone had hurt you in the past or caused you a lot of anxiety in the past, you would still give them the closure they needed and forgive them, because you may not forget what they did, but you will forgive them because it helps you and them heal, and you care about how everyone involved in the situation, you want everyone to elevate and learn in some way because you are a healer and you know the truth here, right? You know the bigger picture. You see the bird's eye view. You look at something from a different angle in order to soar above the drama, right? You're way closer to achieving your goal, right? You're very close to achieving your goal. And we got the Father, which is my Emperor card here. So what people love about you is that you're close to achieving your goals here. The Emperor is in control. The Emperor makes moves. The Emperor gives other people advice, right? Which really goes along with this Magician card, making things happen, taking action, right? So people really like that you are just on the brink of achieving great things here. Treasure Island, right? You see things, you know things, answers come to you in your dreams, and you share your visions with other people, and people love that about you. People love that you're a go-getter with this Father energy, right? You're helpful, you give people advice, you take action. Who's got a crush on my pile number 3, people? Who has a crush on them? Please and thank you for your guidance. We got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Magician again. So the person who has a crush on you, they could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because we got a bunch of swords here. But this is someone who keeps a close eye on you. Perhaps they send you messages from time to time, or you guys talk from time to time. Perhaps this is someone that you share a lot of conversations with. Somebody who helps you. Perhaps you guys read tarot cards together, or you guys practice witchcraft together, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just be someone who gets a lot done, someone who uses the tools that are given to them to create the life they want to live, and you guys share conversations with each other on how to get those things done. Like, I feel like you and this person give each other advice, right? This person could have a choice that they have to make coming up here shortly. This person could not know what to do. This person, or they could know what to do. This could be a person that knows they have to make a choice but refuses to, or can't see the correct way moving forward. I feel like this person could wear a mask, or not necessarily wear a mask, but they put up a front in front of you, like they want you to see a certain side of them and not show you their shadow side as much. Or they want you to just think that they're a great person. This could be someone who perhaps they're controversial in some way. They have the unpopular opinion compared to what most people think. All right, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this in real time, then happy Valentine's Day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace and bye-bye.